number 5 from calorimetry. In this problem, it says I have a mass, M1, equal to 26 grams. And that's of water. So that tells me that the specific heat of 4.18 joules per gram degree C is going to be my specific heat for that water. It starts with an initial temperature equal to 18 degrees Celsius. And it's going to be mixed with 49 grams of water. So that means that, C, is going to be 4.18 joules per grams degrees Celsius. And the initial temperature of this water is going to be 70.0 degrees C. And what it wants to know is what's going to be the final temperature. Now the final temperature will be the same. Heat will be transferred until the temperatures are equal. So in this case, what that means is that the heat gained by mass 1 of water is going to be equal to the heat lost by the mass 2 of the water. So Q1 equals negative of Q2. So how do we write this out? Write it out as M1 C1 delta T1 equals, and I'm going to erase it in the middle, is equal to the negative of M2 C2 delta T2. When I write this out, M1 is 26 grams. C1, same as C2 in this case, 4.18 joules per gram degree C. Multiply that by delta T1, which is going to be T final minus T1 initial, which is 18 degrees Celsius. And that's going to be equal to the negative of M2, 49 grams, times C2, 4.18 joules per gram degree C, times this temperature change, which is going to be temperature final minus 70.0 degrees C. You need the negative sign in there because on the right-hand side, your final temperature is going to be less than your initial. And on the left-hand side, your final temperature is going to be more than your initial for that mass of water. Now, when I multiply this out, on this side, I end up with 108.68 TF minus 1,956.24 equals 14,337.4 minus 204.82 times temperature final. Gathering up terms on both sides, I get 313.5. Temperature final is equal to 16,293.64. My final temperature, if I divide both sides by 313.5, is 51.97 degrees Celsius. For the two sig figs, I get that TF is equal to 52 degrees Celsius. That's my final answer. Remember the key here is right there. It's going to be the heat gained is equal to the heat lost. How you say the heat lost is you put negative MC delta T.